Hello everyone, so today I'm going to share with you my whole shaving routine. I'm going to show you how I shave my body and also my face. And I know some of you might think face shaving is weird, but it's actually becoming more and more popular today. And I will share with you the products that you have to use to do this. So let's just jump right into how I shave my face first and then move on to the body shaving in order to get the best, smoothest shave possible. And I will also link the products I talk about in the description box for you guys to check out if you're curious. But when I am going to shave my face, I always start off with some clean, fresh skin. So making sure there's no product on my skin. And I also like to go in with my Peter Thomas Roth Pumpkin Enzyme Mask. And this is actually just an exfoliant treatment. It really helps to even the appearance of your skin tone, smooth the look of fine lines and wrinkles. And it also really helps to reveal skin that looks smoother and younger and just radiant. When you are applying the mask, you have to make sure you're applying it also on kind of like damp skin. And I just like to rub it into my skin for a few minutes, and then you just let it sit there for about 7 minutes before you wash it off. And this mask is supposed to be used once to twice a week max, but I've noticed such a big difference in my skin since using this product. But like I said, I just make sure my skin is completely clean. In order to shave your face, you don't take a regular shaving blade or razor. You just have to take those disposable single blade razors. They are really easy and safe to use, and it's a really great way to also reach those hard to reach places on your face. I will link it down below, some razors that you can pick up, but they are super affordable and you can get like a bunch of them for super cheap. When face shaving, I always pull my skin up and I shave my face downward with the blade. So you want to make sure that you're swiping little strokes and you're not doing wide strokes in order to remove your face hair. You can even shave right where your sideburns are, where your upper lip is, shave on where your cheeks are, or up on top of your eyebrows. So you can really use this everywhere, and I find that it really just smooths out my skin, and I personally don't like having any hair. But of course, if you just have a little bit of peach fuzz and it's super blonde, I don't really see the point of doing this. This is really just going to help remove any hair or peach fuzz and dead skin cells to really make room for new healthy skin cells to grow. Over time, a lot of people also find that it leaves your complexion vibrant and improves the lines and hyperpigmentations and scars that you may have on your face. And also, of course, face shaving just makes it a lot easier to apply makeup and makes your foundation appear smoother. So once I was done shaving the face, I like to move on and use a moisturizer, and I've been just using the Origins Ginseng Gel Moisturizer. This is amazing. It's my favorite moisturizer right now. Applied the moisturizer all over my face, and your face is just gonna feel so soft and smooth. So once I was done with the whole face shaving process, I always like to go in and rub the blades with some rubbing alcohol to really sanitize the blade for your next use, because you can use these a few times before you have to get rid of them. Now moving on to the shaving routine for my body. So when it comes to shaving my body, I always like to soak my body or legs for a few minutes. Of course, if you are taking a shower or you're just taking a bath, then you could just do it at the end of your shower or bath. But in particular this day, I was kind of shaving today. So all I did was I just soaked in my bathtub for a few minutes before I began shaving. You want to make sure you're doing this because the heat and the moisture will really help soften your skin, which is going to allow you to have a closer and more comfortable shave. The second step I always like to do before shaving is to exfoliate. So I'm actually using my coconut and sugar scrub from Scentbird, which I actually have a discount code from them from before, so I'll link that down below for you guys. But this has just been my go-to exfoliant for my body, and I just put it onto a loofah and just make sure to exfoliate all over my whole entire body. And it's really important to do this step because exfoliating will really help to remove the dirt and dead skin cells from the surface of your skin, which will help keep your skin clear, unclog pores, and help to achieve a closer shave, and also to help avoid those ingrown hairs. Step 3 is to begin shaving. But of course, something we always need to look for is our razors. A hack I have for you is to use a men's razor over a woman's razor. Men razors, I find, give you a way closer shave, and also men's razors typically have more tightly packed blades because it is designed to cut and groom coarse, thick facial hair. But once I have my razor, of course, it is now time to start shaving. And there's two things that I typically like to shave with. If you are ever in a pinch, a life hack is to use a conditioner, and I've mentioned this before, but I always like to go for conditioners when shaving. But if I'm not using this, I like to use my EOS shaving cream, and this has mango butter and as well as coconut oil, so it's super moisturizing and great if you have dry skin. I'll just apply a thin layer on the areas, of course, I'm trying to shave. Once I do that, it is time for shaving. So when shaving, using short strokes is really great to prevent buildup on the razor, and also it takes less time. So I'll do shorter strokes and then rinse my blade in between shaving to make sure that there's not too much buildup. You also want to try not to overdo it when it comes to your shaving cream so that there's not too much and it's harder to shave. So all I did is I just continued repeating this process. And when it comes to shaving your knees, a good tip to do is when you are shaving it, try to bend your knees, because this is just going to give you a much closer shave than if your knees weren't bent. So I have a little life hack to share with you guys. Of course, sometimes when you do shave, you might cut yourself, especially when your blade is new, like mine is completely new right now. So a little tip I have for you is just to put lip balms on any nicks that you might get with your shaving. This is really going to help stop it right away. So I'm just using my Sephora lip balm. It's the coconut one, which, by the way, I absolutely love these lip balms from Sephora. I'm addicted. I have so many now. And so I just put it on the little nicks, and then it helps so well. So then I just moved on to shaving all over. Now I am just doing the same thing for my underarms. And something when you are shaving, another little tip is to shave in the opposite direction of your hair growth. So the underarms, your hair grows at different ways. Some grows downward, some grow up. So you want to make sure you're changing the razor according to the way that your hair grows. And then of course you can shave any other parts of your body, and you could shave all over, and you just have to repeat the same process. Once I completely finish shaving, I just like to take some olive oil and a cotton pad and just rub that on the blade to really help clean it and get rid of any of the hair. And another thing as well is I always make sure that I keep the razor away from the shower, because by keeping your razors in your showers or in a moist environment, this can actually rust the blades, and it can also increase your risk of bacterial or fungal infection. Once you clean your razor, you want to make sure that you're not keeping it where your shower or your bathtub is. You want to keep it away from that. And of course, my final step is to use moisturizer. I have been loving the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. This has been my go-to body moisturizer. It is amazing, and it's also really great and safe for sensitive skin. So I will just apply it all over my body, because after you shave, of course, you want to add some moisture back into your skin. So I also just really like to focus the moisturizer a lot on the parts that I did shave on my body. But I just really recommend this body moisturizer. It has been my holy grail. Comes in a large jar, so it's going to last you a long time. But like I said, I will leave any products I talked about in the description box for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this shaving routine. Let me know if you want to see anything more like this, and I will be happy to do that in the future. But like I told you guys in one of my previous videos, I will only be uploading twice a week starting after this week. Make sure you guys go to my channel and turn on that bell and subscribe as always, but I will catch you guys in my next one.